All right, so I created my first ever game with AI, completely vibe coded. So this took me quite a while. So I put it on this website here, itch.io, which I will be linking in the description if anybody is curious to play it. It's for computer only, so it can't be played on the phone. So when you first run it, it should work straight away. If it doesn't work, then refresh the page. You can go full screen with your keyboard. I'm using a Mac, so Command Control F. I don't know the Windows keys. So let's start. See, it doesn't work. Fuck. Okay. I'll refresh it and then it starts. I don't know why it does that. It's something with the code, the way that I set it up, I think. But this is like quite a basic survival game. But I was surprised at how much work and effort actually go into something like this. It makes me respect the developers and the people working in big teams to create massive games. Like this game took quite a while, like a lot of prompts. So we can choose orbiting core. So I'm sure people have seen many games like this before. It starts off a little bit slow, but it does get gradually harder. I'm not going to play the full game because I'll play up to the first boss, I think, only. Now with this, I was going to be putting sound effects in it, but then I decided not to add sound effects. Oh, sorry. I was going to put music in it, but I decided not to put music and just leave sound effects. Because all the music that I created, it just didn't really work for this type of game. And for some that felt close, like it could work, I was unhappy with it. I think I was a little bit picky with the music side of things. But when I was making this game, I just played background chill step or trance, and it actually worked really well. I think I'll be putting some music in post over this, just so it doesn't sound like boring game effects. So I created this brute champion pretty strong. He's not the boss, he's like a mini boss. I gave him quite a bit of health. Initially, when I made this game, I made the monsters very strong. And they were kind of overpowered. So even if I get hit a lot like now, it's fine. But later in the game, you're gonna have to get every single perk, every single trait upgrade. I'll keep doing rapid fire. Since this is going to be just a short video, I'll just make it very powerful from the start. But yeah, anyone can play this game for free. I'm not going to sell it. It's not even worth selling. It's just a bit of fun. It's a short game. It probably goes for half an hour max. Yeah, keep Doing rapid fire. I did initially create it very difficult, and I actually had my brother test it, and he got right to the end, which I was surprised because it was really hard to play. I still have that version, but I'm not going to release it because I don't even think it's possible to beat. But if anyone wants it released, I can release it if they want to give it a go. It's basically like this, but a lot harder. I kind of made this pretty easy to play. I wish I timed. I think I spent maybe a couple of weeks building this game. All I did, for most of it, I used Codex, ChatGPT Codex. I would have used Claude Code, I reckon, but it's just so expensive. And it's really expensive, and if I use Gemini, Gemini is pretty bad. Gemini can do games and create things, but it's just not good yet. I feel like their next release is going to be very powerful though. Yeah, this boss is pretty strong. But then again, I am missing a lot of the shots because they're hitting all the other monsters, I guess. Initially, I was going to make this an Aussie-based survival game. I think that would have been more fun. But then, because my brother liked the way that the monsters were in this one, I just decided to keep it. But I was going to make a full-on bogan Australian version, which I think would have been more funny. Piercing shot is actually quite useful, but I'll use split shot just so I can quickly beat the first boss. Another brute champion. So sometimes one will spawn, sometimes two, sometimes three, but I guess it depends on how fast I kill things. Usually it's only two though. Usually it's the way that it's designed. So if you kill all the monsters very quickly before you defeat the champion, only one or two will spawn usually. But because I'm not killing monsters fast enough, then the champion spawns. And it's about 1,000 monsters. There you go, clear the field came up, so that's 1,000 monsters. And it says it here on the left. I made the mouse so it's hidden so you can't look at it on the screen. But basically on the left side you can see kills 1,000, which it won't go over that. 1,000 is what's spawned there now, and then the first boss, and then another 1,000, second boss, and the monsters will be changing as well. Alright, just do split shot, just to speed it up a bit. Alright, there we go. The bosses aren't really that difficult. I think the second and last boss are the hardest, but I made the bosses pretty basic. I probably should have made them a bit harder, but I didn't want to make the game too hard and annoying. Yeah. Maybe I should have changed it a little bit. Because this one, yeah, you can literally just circle it quite easily. It's got a lot of health. Alright, so then you get a boss upgrade. So there's only 5 bosses, so 4 of them, then the last boss. And yeah, I'll let you guys choose. If you want to play this game, you can choose which one you would do. And that's about it, I guess. So this game is released for free on itch.io, and I'll leave the link in the description. But if you guys have any questions, or if you want to know like how I set it up to build the game, you can just ask. I'll give you all the information, it's fine. I'm not going to make a video about it, I think it might be too boring, and I'm not really good with technical, like speaking in technical terms. But I guess I can explain my setup on my computer, because the way that I set up to use my terminal to create games is actually pretty interesting, and I think it's very useful. But this is just one of the games I created. I created a couple of different ones. I created a horror game, which is actually pretty cool. So I was actually creating a game based on Markiplier, and I thought about making a horror game for him, but then I thought, I don't know how it all works. I don't know how copyright stuff works. I don't know if copyright, I don't think Mark would get pissed off about it, but I just didn't want to do it anyway, even though I thought it would be fun. Who knows? I might continue that game in the future. It's a point and click type of game, and you can't really get too deep into games right now with AI unless you know what you're doing, unless you know how to code and how to guide AI properly, which I don't. So we'll leave it here, and yeah, if anyone plays this game, please leave a comment and let me know, because I want to know how you found it, and if you find any bugs or something, exploit it. No, I'm joking, but just have fun with it. I don't know. I'm not going to sell it or anything. It's all for free, so just have fun with it.